Now, that does not mean, and again, if you don't know what I'm saying, go back the last couple of days and listen to what we talked about. That does not mean Jesus never taught that you need to be a walking mat. Let's look at Matthew 18, starting with verse 15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. Don't go spread it to everybody around. Don't call the church and his workplace and his family and his friends and try to destroy him. Go to him alone. If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother. But if he will not hear thee, then take with thee one or two more, that in the mouth of two or three witnesses every word may be established. And if he shall neglect to hear them, then tell it unto the church. But if he neglect to hear the church, let him be unto thee as an heathen man and a publican. That's some strong words that Jesus is speaking. That's not some person, that is Jesus speaking. I have often thought, in the last church that I left was under not good circumstances. I literally prayed about it and thought about it. And it came down to the wee hours of the morning as everything was packed in the car that I could pack, and I was ready to leave. And I walked out of that building and shook the dust. There was a lot of dust there. Shook the dust off of my feet and said, let that be a witness against the elders. Because it wasn't the church that was the issue. We had some just wonderful ladies there that had such a heart for God. I didn't want it to be a witness against them. There are times that we have to walk away from people. We have to make a determination that people in our lives are toxic. God doesn't intend for you to stay in toxic situations. But you have to forgive them. You have to forgive what they've done, because if you don't, it will destroy you. If I sit awake all night long thinking about what has been done and said, I won't be effective in anything that I do. So I must forgive and move on. If they refuse to hear, then that becomes an issue between them and God. It's no longer between them and me. It's between them and God. So I have had to learn to let go of those things. If you don't let go of them, and again, I say to you, it doesn't matter who it is that you are talking about. Parents, children, spouses, church, workplace, wherever it may be. If you can't let go of the things and not drag it up in every speech, you have not forgiven, and there's grudges and bitterness that will eat away at your spiritual life.